Hello, my lovelies. Right, I think everything is set up. How are you all? Okay. Vitalija. I'm very well, thank you all. Right, Vitalija, your energy update, sorry. Okay, so for you, Vitalija, Spirit is just saying here to remember to watch what you're thinking, okay? Monitor those thoughts, because if you're having thoughts that are opposite to what you want to be seeing, you're going to create the opposite, okay? So say you were thinking, you know, oh, my person doesn't love me, or I've got no money, or I never get any relationships that are decent. Whatever you're thinking, Spirit is just saying, just be careful that you're not thinking in the wrong direction instead of thinking of what you want, okay, in a positive way. So your happiness, they're saying, like this on this sun card, she's waving a magic wand. Your happiness is in your hands. You're the magic wand. Your thoughts and feelings and what you're going around talking about is creating. Spirit is saying that you are sort of perhaps talking negatively. It may be that you're listening to gossip. It may be that you're reacting to the 3D. Hence the fact that Spirit is saying, no, watch what you're thinking. Everything starts and ends with you. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your spoken word gets projected out onto the screen of reality, and that's the movie you will encounter. Okay, so when you're in that, the movies, writing the love story or the money story or whatever story you want to be seeing, that is when you will get it, but not when you're looking at lack. Okay, I don't have it. You're moaning and complaining about things. You're arguing with people and reacting. Okay, so Spirit is just saying here, really watch what you're thinking here, because you are still sort of reacting to the 3D. Remember, the 3D is just fake news. It's old news, old thoughts, and shadows blowing past. Okay, Julie, my lovely. Oh no, that's not Julie. That is Jade. Jade, what are you? Paris. Okay, you are JT. What's your question, my lovely? Paris, what's your question? And then Julie, you're after. Hello to all of you who've joined in. I have just got 2 big readings to do, so I will try and get them done as quickly as possible. If you do want a guaranteed reading or a bigger reading, then go and see the description box below, my lovely, on what you need to be doing. Otherwise, if you're just wanting a free reading, then paid readings do take priority, and I have 2 big ones that I'm just about to do. Just checking the energy between me and Pisces. Okay. Paris, are you in contact with him? Can you just confirm that for me, please? Just a yes or a no. Okay, well, my lovely, I know that we've got more cards to come, but you're the one that's causing the problem, so to speak. And I will explain why before we go further. On his cards, you know, he wants a happy home life. He wants to sort of commit here, unless he's already in a relationship with somebody else. But the commitment card here, the happy home card, look at this beautiful glow here. And the door to value, you know, appreciating you, respecting you. But you've got the I want to bail here. I don't know which way to go, and walking away. So are you feeling insecure? Are you fearing rejection? Are you feeling that, well, he's going to abandon me, so I'm going to jump ship and pull the plug on this before he does it to me? That is fears of insecurity. That's not working on your self-concept, knowing that you're good enough. Because here, you know, like I say, unless he's living with somebody else, the feeling I'm getting is that he wants to be with you, but you're the one who wants to jump ship here and is wavering all over the place. So if you carry on in that, your thoughts and feelings will create. So he will leave you. Okay, that's why I do personal mentoring, because so many people come to me with past insecurities and wonder why they can't keep a relationship. Okay, so really look into what you're feeling here. If this was in his energy, I'd be saying, you know, he's not sure, he wants to leave you, he wants to go. But this is in your energy, so this must be your fears here. Okay, or perhaps you're with somebody else and you need to leave somebody to be with him. Okay, but there's something here that all the insecurities, or the running away, the not sure which way to go, and the walking away is on your energy. So what story are you telling yourself? What are you assuming or believing in here? Hello, Tanya, my lovely. Hello to all of you, my lovelies. Yeah, again here, you're sort of getting caught up in your emotions and putting pressure on yourself and this connection. Spirit is telling you here to turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you. Yeah, you know, you're up and down in your emotions here. So really look at yourself. Everything starts with you. There's no one to change but self. So you need to change here in what you are thinking and feeling here before this does, your inner fears get pushed out and he does walk away here, because that's what will happen. People are a mirror of you. Everyone is you pushed out. Okay, so whatever you're thinking and feeling about yourself or about them or about the relationship will happen. 100%. That is the universal law. So let's carry on here. Let me just pull one of these for you. Yeah, you're self-sabotaging here. You're pressing the destruct button. Yeah, because either you're not seeing things clearly or you just feel like nothing's happening. Okay, so you're panicking in a way and pressing the destruct button is what Spirit is saying here. You're the creator, not him. You're the only creator of your reality. Nobody else is inside your head thinking what you're thinking. Yeah, you're stressing and worrying here. There's no need to. You're creating something that hasn't happened, but if you carry on, your dominant thoughts create. Okay, so if you keep thinking he doesn't love me, he doesn't want to be with me, somebody else is prettier than I am, or whatever, okay, it will fall apart. He has to conform to the part you've written for him in your movie, your reality, okay? You're just trapping yourself in your own mental prison. Yeah, you know, you can pull this back together again. But you need to look at your self-concept. Okay, forgiving and learning. Is there something from the past that you need to release? Has somebody hurt you before? Has he hurt you before? You know, are there childhood issues here? You really have to dig deep, because you're the one pulling the plug and pressing the self-destruct button. And there is a card in here about self-sabotaging. Let me read it out to you. Self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time it's not others who prevent you from achieving your goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So the story that you're telling yourself is a horror movie. It's not a love story, basically. Yeah, you can have a happy home together. Okay, so don't blow it, my lovely. You're picking over old stories, old bones, old insecurities, fears, and I see it all the time with my clients. They know exactly the thoughts that they were having that led to the fall of a relationship. Okay, either what they were saying about themselves, what they were saying about their person, or thinking or feeling, okay, whatever. Boom, it falls apart. It has to, because your thoughts are creating. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, it's not him with the problem, it's you. He wants to commit to you. He wants to live with you. He may not be showing you that today, okay? But it is what he wants. That's in his energy. You're the one panicking and pressing the destruct button. So change that around quickly, my lovely, before you lose him. You can get him back, but it could take you a long time. So correct it now before things get worse. Oh, they don't want to play. Right, okay, you go there then. You go there then. And I just saw when I split the deck then, this could be the one. So don't blow it, my lovely. Look at why you feel insecure or fear rejection or abandonment. No one else is here to make you happy, whole and complete, my lovely. Nobody else's job, because that becomes codependent relationship. And he will tire of that and leave you anyway. That's why relationships fall apart as well. Okay, let's move those little crystals over there. And Julie, you are next, my lovely. Okay, I can see quite a lot of you have donated here, so bear with me as I work through the list. Right, Julie, yours is next, my lovely. You just have a swig of my tea before it goes cold. Okay. Okay, madam. Okay, you seem to have slithered back a little bit here. In his energy, you know, feeling quite optimistic, blossoming abundance here, but we have the Three of Swords, and I thought, oh, why is this Three of Swords come out? Okay, and it's because of your energy. You sat there reflecting, going over the old story, the Queen of Pentacles. Are you still thinking about the other person? This always comes out with another person. Are you just thinking he's talking to somebody else if it's not said person? Okay, there's something here. So is he picking up on your jealousy somewhere? Okay, your energy, people pick up on your energy like auras. You give off energy like pheromones. You can't see it like you can't see the wind, but you can feel it. Okay, you're wondering, what's he thinking? What's he doing? Okay, you are focusing back on him. There is no one to change but self. He is a messenger of your internal thoughts, feelings, and what you're talking about. Okay, so here is showing me that you are sort of pressing the pause button here. Okay, thinking about if he was talking to other people earlier. Well, there you go, my lovely. You know, go and have a word with yourself in the mirror. Okay, and give yourself a kick up the ass, basically. What you think will get projected onto the screen of your reality. If you keep thinking about a third party, in will pop a third party because you have written it into your movie. If you are in your self-concept that you are the only person, then you have to get into that. It's not about changing your person. It is changing you and the story, my lovely. So out of this energy, my lovely, before the damage starts creeping in. That is showing your insecurities still. Yeah, the Tower. You're self-sabotaging again. Stop it. Yeah, because it will cause arguments. It will cause the Tower moment and it will cause arguments. Because you'll start to work yourself up. The jealous beast of you will come out and you'll start arguing. Yeah, you're just putting pressure on yourself. Okay, so get out of that energy. There's nobody else. He's only got eyes for you. Why would he want anybody else if you are so irresistible? That is your insecurities coming in about other people. Strict mental diet. Cut those thoughts out now, Spirit is saying. Even if you're just arguing with him in your head, your thoughts become things. You're like a projector. Everything inside you gets pushed outside and it will play out. Okay, so out of that energy. Yeah, it's not up to him. He cannot change if you do not change. You're not changing him. You're changing you. All it's showing, my lovely, is that you need to really keep focusing on your self-concept and stop making it all about him. You can't throw a few, oh, he loves me, he adores me, and then go around the rest of the day thinking, oh, he's going to go off with somebody else, because that's not standing in your power. That's giving your power away still. You're not changing him. You're changing you. Yeah, release it. Release it now. Just like in my no quibbles video, release it. Good job. You did have an energy update today, madam. Matron. Yeah. Turn this around, okay? Turn this around. Yeah, finances and career as well, and that unexpected income as well. So sort of, so there's something here, you know, are you worrying about work, your job, or what work he's doing and talking to other people? Okay, this is a factor here. Are you still affirming to yourself, well, he's always busy, he's always working, so he's not got time for me. So who's he talking to? Get out of that. Change the story. You know what you need to do. You've got all the information. Yeah, self-concept. Okay, he thinks you're beautiful, but you, when you look at yourself, doubt. You're seeing a distorted image of yourself, which is showing self-concept. Work on your self-concept and your power of affirmations. Okay, and just every time you think about him, no, he's my husband. Okay, he's my husband. He's nobody else's, he's mine. Get into that feeling. Remember, you've got to be in the feeling state that you're already his wife. You wouldn't be feeling like this if you were feeling like this and you were married. You have still got your low self-esteem. Okay, so you need to work on this. Yeah, the scales are balanced. They're always balanced in your favor. You can't mess up your own movie. Even if it takes you another year to get this right, 5 years, it doesn't matter. Your thoughts are creating. So working on your self-concept. Take your focus back off him because you need to work back on yourself, my lovely. Self-concept. I'm the goddess queen. I am love. Divine love be made alive within me. Okay, love shines from me. You're not changing him. You've got to change. When you become the change, he will change. So back to basics, my lovely. I will be changing my prices on the mentoring side and the reading side. I'm having a whole overhaul of prices. So if you need to speak to me before I change them, which I will be doing this week, then get in touch with me because the price difference is going to be quite a lot. Okay, because I've had lots of clients and other, you know, coaches and that saying you are not even near the minimum of what people charge. You are way below. And when I had a look, I was like, oh my God, I fucking am. So I will, of course, be doing the free stuff. But if you need to book something, then do. Before my prices change. And I am working on them at the moment. Right. Okay. So self-concept, Julie. Self-concept. You can do it. There's no one to change but self. So in his energy, he's okay, but he is picking up on your jealous beast of a head that is rising up and perhaps becoming a little bit of skunk energy there. We don't want skunk energy, do we? We want flower energy. Right, okay. Does S plan to go on the Vegas trip? Danielle. See what comes out. Spirit don't like yes, no answer, questions. So let's just see what they bring through. Does S plan on going on the Vegas trip? Well, it seems like he is planning on going, you know, looking at it, looking, the star card is being positive, looking at the future. So that would, in this question, is he planning on going? Well, yes. He sees it as something good and he has the skills to do it. So it looks like, yes, he is probably going to go on this trip, my lovely. Let's pull one of these. Yeah, just the strength card. So either you got to be strong about this or he's going. Okay, so again, that could be the traveling card here. So it looks highly likely that he probably is wanting to go, yes. However, I don't like doing yes, no answers because a reading's not set in stone. Okay. Okay, Alana. I'm going to put in that one of those. Okay. Alana, are you in contact with your person? Oh, hot. Alana, are you? Yes, but it's not as much recently. No. Okay, and that's why these are coming out. Right, okay. You're fearful here. Okay, you're a bit on the offensive here. This is your energy, Spirit is telling me, not his. Okay, you might think it's him, but what you think gets projected back to you. Everyone is you pushed out, meaning that whatever you're thinking about yourself, about him, about other people, about the relationship gets reflected back to you. So there's something here where you are on the sort of a bit fearful here and a bit on the, well, she looks like, you know, take one step closer and I'll rip your head off, sort of thing. So are you being snappy? Are you being panicky because you're fearing rejection, fearing you're going to lose him? You know, your doubts, fears and insecurities coming in here, because Spirit is telling you, let go of control issues. Okay, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So when the more you push and you get into the energy of, I'm going to lose him, he's going to go off with somebody else, your thoughts create. Okay, so you will create him going off with somebody else. You will create him leaving you. That's why I'm a personal mentor, because I see it all the time with my clients. Fear energy coming in, which means that you are not solid, you're not grounded, and you're not confident and secure in yourself. Spirit is saying the scales are balanced in your favor. Stop trying to control this. The more you're nagging, the more you're reacting, the more you're arguing, it will push him away. Spirit is saying it will fall apart if you do not stop doing this. Now, on my other channel, which you can find in the description box below the video, I have videos that will help you. It's all on my mentoring side. Okay, it will help you to not press the destruct button and not have this fall apart. Because if you carry on in the current energy you're in, when I do a reading, Spirit is picking up on the current energies, and it's saying, a bit like in a helicopter, okay, looking down at you stuck in a traffic jam. And it's saying, if you carry on in this current lane that you're in, it will fall apart. So Spirit is saying, if you deviate and take a different route to, you know what, I'm going to work on my self-concept. I'm going to build the foundations that make me solid, so I'm not panicking. I love myself. You have to fill your own cup up, my lovely. Nobody else is here on this planet to make you happy, whole and complete. It's nobody else's job. That's why people get disappointed in relationships, because they meet somebody and then they don't have their own self-concept, their own self-love and respect for themselves. And they think, does this person love me? Do you love me? Do I look pretty? Am I the only girl you've ever loved? Who are you talking to? Are you, you know, oh, you keep talking about your ex. Okay, lots of things that come in from your past insecurities, and it pushes people away. Nobody here is here on this earth to make you happy, whole and complete. People can share in our love, people can share in our experiences, but they cannot be doing it for you, because they tire of it. They go, they leave you because it's too much of a burden on them. Okay, and this is what Spirit is saying here. Your energy here will push him away and cause destruction. You're self-sabotaging this. Let go of control issues. Let this unfold naturally. Have fun in this. You should be telling yourself, if your thoughts create, not, oh, we're in minimal contact. You know what? He tells me every day how much he loves me and adores me. Imagine a friend is saying, hey, Alana, how are you and your SP getting on? Oh my God, we're so in love with each other. He tells me every day how much he loves me and adores me. We are, you know, he's only ever got eyes for me. As if you were talking to a friend about if you were in that perfect relationship. He is not here to fill your cup up, because you haven't put the foundations down, so your house will always fall apart, because you will start to self-destruct. What if he leaves me? What if he goes? What if he goes off with somebody prettier? And you're pushing and you're pushing and you're pushing, and then boom, gone. Okay, I see it all the time with my mentoring clients, and I've been mentoring on relationships for 2 years. Okay, so Spirit is just warning, go and deal with your self-concept. There's nobody to change but self. If you don't change yourself, you will always be in codependent relationships, and then they will always fall apart. You'll always be disappointed, because nobody can bring you what you want if you do not fill your own cup up. It's nobody else's job, okay? Kelly W, what are L's current feelings for you? Kelly, this is yours, my lovely. Yeah, tacky. Woo. Now they're all upside down and inside out and round. Right. Right, okay. Right, Kelly, I haven't said anything yet on yours yet, so are you in contact with him, Kelly? Just say yes or no, my lovely. No. I didn't think you were. Okay, so before I put down the other cards on top, what we've got here is that he is doing a lot of thinking here. Okay, there is movement behind the scenes when you are not for a few days. Okay. Okay, so he has withdrawn here. Okay, he is doing some thinking. He's all sort of up in the air in his emotions here, and this is showing me that he needs to get balanced. Okay, he needs to rest. He needs to revitalize himself because he's all over the place here. For you, you're feeling lost. Okay, a stalemate situation. But he is the person you love, okay, or want to be with, or you want more security from him, but you're not getting it because of your energy, okay? Again, this is why I do mentoring, because people do not realize that your energy is what creates your 3D and how others treat you. Okay, and your energy is your thoughts, your feelings, and your spoken word. So there's something here within you that is making him act the way he is. Okay, we're all taught that everybody's individual from us, everybody is separate, but they are not. They are a reflection of you. So go within and have a look at what story we talk to ourselves in our head and to other people in our heads all day long. So where are your dominant thoughts when you think about him? What are you dominantly thinking when you think about him? I want him to commit to me more. I want him to tell me he loves me more. I want him to do this. I want him to do this, that, and the other. It's not his job. He's just acting the part you're giving him through your thoughts. So Spirit is saying here, he's retreated because of your energy. You've gone into repelling energy, not pulling him towards you energy, inviting energy. So Spirit is saying you've got to take charge of this. You've got to be in control. It's your choice what thoughts you're telling yourself. Okay, you're the one creating your thoughts. So what thoughts are you having? Be in your power and keep on your pedestal, in your divine power, your divine goddess power. You are beautiful enough. You are worthy. You're deserving of everything that you want. So stop those thoughts that are telling you that you can't have what you want, because you can. Okay, you're just thinking he's sort of being stubborn, or he's got his pride in the way, or whatever. No, he's just merely acting the part you're giving him to play on your emotions here. But yes, he has withdrawn from you, and he is taking time out here, because his emotions are all over the place, because yours are. People are just a reflection of you. Yeah, again, getting caught up in your emotions. So look at the emotions that are not serving you, that are the opposite of you being in a happy relationship. If you were in a happy relationship, you wouldn't be having the feelings that you're having that are causing this stalemate situation where nothing is happening now, because he's withdrawn from you. Okay, so Spirit is advice to you, because there is no one to change but self. Okay, you have to look at the story you're thinking and telling yourself all day long, and the feelings that you've got here. Yep, step out of your comfort zone. Okay, it's not going to be easy for you to do that. You don't have to take Spirit's advice. You can go, well, fuck you, Spirit. He's got to change. He's got to be the one that does it all. He caused this problem, because we all like to blame everybody else, not realizing that it's our own thoughts and our own feelings that create the fucking shitty messes that we go through in life. So Spirit is saying, if you want things to change, you have to step out of your comfort zone and start checking your thoughts that you're telling yourself about him and about the relationship. You don't have to. You can go bar humbug, whatever. I want a reading that tells me he loves me and we're going to be married, this, that, and the other. Okay? How he's feeling is he's gone into leave me alone mode. So I wouldn't reach out to him. Okay? It's up to you. It's your life. If you want to reach out, reach out. He probably will tell you, leave me alone at the moment, or I need time to think. So you have to change you. There is no one to change but you. He is not going to make it better until you change your thoughts and your feelings that you're having about yourself, him, and the relationship. There is no one to change but self. And it's going to be uncomfortable for you to do this, because you think it's all about him. And Spirit is saying, it's not. You're the one getting caught up in your emotions. There's nobody else sat inside your head telling you all the thoughts that you're having. You're egotistical. He doesn't love me, or he needs to do that, or he needs to do that. No, you're the one telling yourself that. You're the one creating that because you're seeing it now reflected back into him. Okay? Yeah, you're watching and waiting. You're expecting too much from him. As I've said earlier to the other people, nobody else is here to fill your cup up. If you do not have your own self-concept, you will never have a happy relationship. It will always end up in the same way with whoever you meet. So look at the patterns that you're going through in your relationship cycles. Okay? If you rely on other people to make you happy, whole and complete, it becomes codependent. It falls apart, is what Spirit is saying. You're trapping yourself in your own mental prison, your own thought prison here. What you're thinking is trapping you. And what did I say? Codependent. Okay, if you get out of this codependent behavior, you can take this further. Okay, so really, really, really deep dive, Kelly, into what story you are telling yourself. I've got all the videos on my other channel, which you can find in the description box to help you unpick it. Because if you don't, you'll push him away. If you do change and you become centered and you know that you're good enough, you know you're beautiful, you're not looking for him to validate and approve of you, you will attract him back to you and you could get engaged, possibly married. Okay, so Spirit is really saying here, if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, you'll push him away. Whoops. Yeah, so they want me to take that one that came out first. Yeah, again, they have to take those. New starts, new beginnings. You have to let the old story fall over the cliff, okay? Because there's a lot of attraction between you and you can come back into union. But in the current energy, like I was saying to the person before, you're sat in that traffic jam. If you carry on in the energy you're in, you're going to be snarled up. Stalemate situation, pushing him away. It is up to you. Things need to change. Spirit is telling you here. Well, yes, you've got the chance to be together, my lovely. But you've got to work on you, not him. He's only acting the part you've given him to play. He can't change it all for you. You have to do it from within. So again, the videos that I've got on my other channel, which you can find in the description box below, will help you to understand that it starts and ends with you. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you with your thoughts, your feelings, and your spoken word. What you're going around talking to friends about. And I think today's daily and tomorrow's daily talks about this as well. Right, I've got 4 readings still to go that are paid for. Right, Andrea, my lovely. Okay. For you, Andrea, Spirit is saying you've really got to close the door on the past. Now, this is a sword card, so this is your thoughts. So closing the door on past thoughts that are not serving you. Perhaps fear of rejection, abandonment in relationships. Look to the future. The star card talks about the future. Be positive about the future. Have that positive so that your cup can overflow. Remember, you've got to fill your own cup up first. Nobody else can do it for you. So not getting caught up in your emotions, and also that you can have happiness. And we have 2 here. If you don't, your relationships, whoever you get, will keep going into separation. If you do, then you can have the loving relationship that you want. Okay, so really deep diving and looking at working on your self-concept as well. Self-concept is vital. Like I say, nobody else is going to ever do it for you. You will always feel let down and disappointed if you're relying on somebody else to make you happy, whole and complete. Okay, so Spirit is saying, close the door on any thoughts that are not serving you regarding love. Work on self-love meditations, self-concept meditations. There's loads on YouTube. Okay, think positively about yourself and the future. You can have your beautiful cup overflowing as long as you don't get caught up in your emotions or expect anybody else to make you happy, whole and complete. Then the choice is yours. Depending on if you do the work, you can have success. If you don't, you will always have relationships that fall apart. Ooh. I thought Iman P was just a friend at work. Because when I questioned you about this before, when you keep asking about M and then you're asking about P. Oh, where's it gone? Have I just... No, that's all right then. You said, no, P's just a friend. But it seems, as I keep saying, you think of him more than a friend, especially if you are starting to think that somebody else is coming in. Is this somebody else coming in on his side or you, my lovely? Yes, I thought it was. That's why I questioned you before and you were like, no, no. No, no, no. Right, is this A, somebody who's coming in on his side, or you are connecting with A? Hello, Addison, my lovely. there is confusion clearly from my side. Yeah, I'm not sure about it all. Yes, definitely. And is this a man, a male, I mean? Because I feel that it's on P's side that he is jealous here. So that would indicate that A is not female. No, I didn't think it was. Okay, so that's why he likes you, okay, and he's very intuitive, sorry. He's very intuitive, and he is starting to feel like threatened by this person. So that's why I feel it's a male, not a female on his side. You know, that A is a male. And he's sort of not liking that, okay, because perhaps he can sense, as he's very intuitive, that A likes you, or perhaps A has said, I like Iman, okay, and he's like, oh, well, I like her, thank you very much. So a little bit of jealousy on his side here. Let's carry on with these. Yeah, so it's up to you who you call in. Okay. I think P does like you, and I've thought that before. That's why I've asked before. Here, you know, is it something more? And you've always said, no, we just work together. But I feel it is. He likes you, okay? And now that this other person has come in, there's this annoyance from him. He doesn't like it because he feels threatened here, okay? And like I say, he's very intuitive, this person. So Spirit is saying it's up to you who you choose. It's your reality at the end of the day. Okay, so Spirit is saying call in whoever you want to call in. It's up to you. It's your life. Yeah, work card. But it's in your favor. So whatever you want, it's up to you. If you want to go with the new guy, if you want to go with P, if you want to wait for M, Spirit is saying whatever it is, it's up to you. It's your reality. You create. So it will always go in your favor, whatever you want. Whatever you want, you get. It's up to you. No, P isn't very happy about A. But it's up to you in the end. It's your choice. It's your life. It's your decision, Spirit is saying here. And with this card at the bottom, they say, you know this. You know how being a conscious and deliberate creator works. The angel of love. Bring love into this. Who do you love? Who do you want? What is your heart telling you? They just said to me. What is your heart telling you? Do you want M? Do you want P? Or are you going to go after the new person? It's up to you. It's not up to anybody else. Everyone is you pushed out. Sasha, my lovely, what is your question? You haven't put it in the PayPal. And then Christy, you're afterwards. I would like to know Randy's energy towards you. What did you have? 3 cards, didn't you? Randy's energy towards Sasha. Okay, well, good intentions towards you. You know, he wants to offer you something more secure here. You know, he would like things to go further, if you like. He may be older than you or very mature for his age, okay? As we got the mature man. Strategy, he's working on something here, perhaps, you know, wanting to text you more or working on a plan here. Not a nasty plan, just sort of wanting to go forward with you here. But it's your choice, Spirit is saying. Yeah, it's you know, up to you, my lovely. Spirit is saying with the voyage card, do you want to take it further? Do you not? Do you want to run? Or do you want to take it further? It's up to you. I think he's quite fit. They're telling me he's there's something about him. He either takes care of himself or he's quite, you know, might work out. He might just look really presentable, but I don't see anything here that is anything to worry about, to put it that way. Practicing my manifesting on anyone. Everyone. Funny. Right. Okay. It's Christy. Right. How is my energy for my finances and career, especially to be my own boss? Okay. I don't really look at finances because that is one of the regulations, but I will just look at career and see if any money cards come out. He is a police officer. Oh, so is he quite fit? And is he older than you? It's Christy. Right, sorry. Let's do yours. Okay. That bloody card has come out nearly everyone. Right, Christy, my lovely. There's something here with these two cards. I feel that this talks about, you know, working from home, you know, being your own boss sort of thing, but also with the community. So are you thinking of, I get the feeling it might be something beauty related, but it could be anything where you're working with the public, okay, in the community, or going around to people's houses, or dealing with the public here. Spirit is saying that, you know, it will have an impact on your finances to start with. You're going to have to be patient, okay, getting into the flow of things. But we do have learning something here. So perhaps you need to learn something before you actually take off with it. Thank you. So do you have to learn more about what it is that you want to be doing? Do you have to do a course? Do you have to pass an exam? You know, there's some learning here. We've got the blackboard and you in front of a teacher. Have belief in yourself as well, Spirit is saying. You know, if you want to do it, you can, but just be patient. You know, you've got to learn to walk before you can run. And it's balanced in your favor. So whatever the outcome you choose to go for, I feel just take your time. You need to gather more knowledge here before you dive straight into it, or give up a day job to go into working for yourself. Okay, so really learning. Perhaps there's some skill you can learn to make this more beneficial for you. Okay, does that help? Is that like I say, the only finance card I've come out is the money going out card. So it could be, you know, it's going to have an effect on your finances if you give up a job to go suddenly doing self-employed. Okay, but the option's there, but take your time with it. Be patient, you know, build it up, or perhaps learn some more experience that can bring you so that you can earn more money in it. Okay, but it's balanced in your favor. It's favorable if you believe in yourself as well. Damn, I was hoping it wouldn't do that. Okay, let me just get rid of that. Okay. Back to normal, good. I've messed something up there. Yes, that's probably why they're bringing out, you know, take your time with it. You can have it, but if you expect it to be an overnight thing, it's not going to, okay? Right, Johanna, October general for you. For any of you who are new in here, I have done the October love reading, and on that reading I do a free love reading giveaway that I will be doing the draw on the 1st of November. So if you want to be entered into a free love reading giveaway where you could win a free video love reading from me on your own specific situation, then go and check out the video and enter the competition how I say in the video. Okay, Johanna, for yeah, paid readings are done now. They're not closed, but I haven't got anybody else who's donated. Oh, hang on. Having said that, I've just got an email in. Oh no, that's for something else. Okay. Don't want to delete that. Right. Okay. Johanna, my lovely, there's something here. This is my work card. Now, it either signifies a job, work, or there's something you need to work on. Okay, so take it as it resonates. There's either something you need to work on. It could even be your house. Okay, sometimes it comes out as decorating. Sometimes it comes out as, you know, home improvements, or literally a job, career, or you need to work on yourself or work on something, a connection or whatever. Okay, so take it as it resonates. There's some work that needs to be done here. Now, the judgment card. The judgment card talks of two things for me: rebirths, reconciliations. Okay, not judging yourself, not judging other people, not judging situations, and an apology. Or perhaps you need to apologize, or perhaps you're waiting for an apology, or it may be an offer, somebody offering you something here. So it could be a job offer, it could be a relationship offer. Okay, it may be something that you need to work on if you're wanting an apology, or you need to apologize to somebody. Do it without judgment. Okay, so take it as it resonates. It could be a number of things, but whatever it is, write down the scenarios and see which one pops up in October. Renata, I saw Lucas yesterday and the day before randomly. How did he feel? Yes, he did see you. He saw you. He is wondering what you're up to. So, like I say, when separation in the 3D is an illusion. Okay, just because you're not physically touching somebody or talking to them, your energy is still attached to somebody. If you're thinking about somebody, they are thinking about you. The only reason that they don't come forward is because you may be in repelling energy, where your desperate, needy energy is repelling them like a skunk, okay, instead of attracting them to you because you've worked on yourself. So I'm not saying that's in your case, but what I'm saying is that yes, he did see you. Yes, he's now thinking, oh, there she is. I wonder what she's doing. I wonder what she's doing these days. I wonder if she's with anybody, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Yeah, you know, the pathway. Should I travel back towards her? Okay, so if you've been doing your work, like I keep speaking about, then yes, you bumped into him because of the work you've been doing on yourself. And now that's made him see you physically. And it's like, ooh, wonder what she's doing. Shall I give this another go? Shall I follow this path back towards her? But be patient, okay? It's not going to change overnight. So there's no one to change but self. You've got to become the change to see the change. So keep going into your self-concept so that you're grounded, you're rooted, you're confident, you're feeling like you're in that relationship already. Imagine a friend. Renata, how are you and Lucas? Oh my God, we're so in love with each other. We went out for dinner last night. He's so attentive. He just loves me. Instead of focusing on the lack, where you focus, your energy goes. If you're focused on he's not here, he's blocked me, he doesn't want to talk to me, then you are keeping that in place. When you are focusing in your energy into we're together, even if you're not seeing that in the 3D, Okay, the 3D is an illusion. You're still connected by energy. Your thoughts create your 3D. Not today's 3D. The today's 3D is old thoughts playing out. Okay, so Spirit is saying, yes, you caught his attention. Yes, he is thinking about you a lot, wondering whether to come back. Okay, but you're going to have to be patient because there's still some more groundwork you need to do. You've still got to get more balanced here within yourself, taking him off your pedestal and everything I talk about on my other channel. Because if you don't work on yourself, then if he does come back, it will fall apart again. I see this time and time and time and time again. People finally get their person back, and then they go back with the old story, their own old insecurities, their old doubts, the old story about how that person is, what happened in the relationship, and then they wonder why it falls apart again, just like it did in the first place. It fell apart in the first place for a reason. So you have to look at that reason and change it. Right, Inara, let's do one for you. Okay, if anybody wants a paid reading, guaranteed reading, or a bigger, more in-depth reading, I'm going to be closing the paid readings at 9:10. Well, at 10 past, wherever you are in the world. It might be 9:10 coming up to where I am in the evening, but it's not going to be where you are. Right. And I can just see as I'm looking at Inara's, all thank you. There's somebody called Amit. Will I get married to my girlfriend? Would that be my right decision? I cannot answer that, and Spirit will not answer that question for you. It's your decision. They are not going to. A tarot reading, all of you, please. A tarot reading is not set in stone. It's for guidance. At the end of the day, it's your thoughts that are creating. Okay, so if you want to be married to her, that's your choice. If you're thinking, is this the right decision? Then that's telling you you're not too sure. Because you're thinking, are there other options out there? So Spirit will not be answering that question. They can answer what's next between you, but they never go long term anyway. Right, Nikki, please do not spam the chat or else Tanya will put you in timeout. Right, Inara, my lovely. I know you've only posted twice, but just in case you start posting lots, just to warn you that Tanya will put you in timeout. Okay, Inara, my lovely, Spirit is saying to you for October, you might become a little bit caught up in your emotions regarding your person, okay? Or it may be another male around you, maybe a boss or a father or something like that, okay? So Spirit is saying here, I feel it's your person, okay? So Spirit is saying, don't get caught up in your emotions, because when you get caught up in your emotions, he will blow hot and cold, okay? So don't get caught up in your emotions. You might become a little bit frustrated, being impatient, but Spirit is saying, look how far you've come and how far you still got to go. Okay, you can still have all the beautifulness that you want in this connection, but have fun, playfulness. Okay, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Just be your happy, normal self, without conditions, without expectations, without demands. Okay, so Spirit is saying, no good getting frustrated. Watch what you're thinking and feeling, because you will see it reflected back in him as hot and cold behavior, and we don't want that. Okay, we want things to be happy and fun between you. He doesn't want to come out of one marriage and go straight into a relationship with somebody who's making demands and you need to do this and hurry up, or you're going to marry me. Okay, that sort of thing. I'm not saying that is your line of thinking, but you know what I mean. We like to rush things so that we feel more secure, but it's coming from our own insecurities. So it's getting me, his energy spilling on me. Yeah, okay, so ground yourself. Remember, it's you. It starts and ends with you. Okay, so tell yourself the story you do want. He's so loving, he's so patient, you know, he's getting his divorce, etc. Okay, it has to go how you want it to go. He has no power over you unless you give him your power. He has no free will unless you give him your free will. Don't. Just have fun. Just know that whatever you want, you can have. Stay in your power. Spirit is reminding you, look at how far you've come. Okay? He's ringing you every day. Be grateful. Okay? Before, he wasn't. You've moved this forward. Just don't start to fall down at the last hurdles. Stay centered. Stay aligned. Okay? Yeah. Go back to, yeah, whatever, you know, yeah, whatever, love, in your head, you know, this is what's happening. The divorce is all settled. She's moved on. She's found the love of her life, whatever. Okay. We're married now. We're together. See, that you have to feel who you would be in your relationship, ignoring the 3D, you know, not reacting to the 3D, I mean. So just have fun. You know, if he starts saying that, just say to him, my lovely, you know, or my darling, or whatever you call him, babe, or whatever, okay, I'm sure it will all sort itself out. Everything will be fine. I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. Not putting him above you, but you know what I mean. Soothing, okay? Soothing. You don't have to be like trying to solve the solution. Oh, well, ignore her if she's being a biatch or whatever, okay? You do all that in your head. You change the story in your head. You don't do it with your mouth. Okay? So just make sure you're watching out for that. Shreya, they're drawing me to you. Current energy check and guidance for you. Youch. Fancy making a cup of tea with hot water. That burnt my mouth. Right, okay. Jaden, I won't be able to answer that. Spirit do not label soulmates. If you desire somebody, then they're yours. So Spirit is saying, tell Jaden we won't be answering that question. You can redo it, but they're not going to answer it as that is. Okay. Shreya, current energy check for you. Okay, Shreya, I'm not sure if you're school age or studying, because we do have the teaching card. If you're not, okay, if you're at school or you're studying, then Spirit is just saying, really watch the thoughts you're having about this. Have more confidence in yourself. Cut out any negative talk that you could be telling yourself. Okay, you can have what you want. You'll do well if you cut out all the negative chatter. Seeing the glass as half full instead of half empty is what they're saying here. If you're at school, if you're not at school, okay, then Spirit is saying really look at the thoughts you're telling yourself. Your dominant thoughts about any area in your life is what creates. So if you were like, I've never got any money, you're never going to have any money. You'll get money, but then it will go again. I can't hold on to a decent relationship or whatever. Okay, it will always fall apart, relationships, because that's where your dominant thoughts are. About work, about anything. Your dominant thoughts are what creates. Your thoughts become things in your 3D. They harden into fact. So Spirit is saying, really watch what you're thinking here. Are you holding on to certain beliefs that are not serving you? Are you letting tradition hold you back? Okay, look at what you're telling yourself, because your financial and emotional security is in your hands. So 2 little messages for you there, depending on whether you're at school or just life in general there. Everything starts and ends with you, nobody else. People only treat you how you see them. So if I worked with you or I was at school with you and you said, oh no, there's that Sophia, she's a right bitch, I'm going to keep being a bitch until you change your thoughts and assumptions about me. If you changed your thoughts and assumption like, oh, Sophia, she's really helpful, she respects me, she values me, I will change and start valuing you and start respecting you, because I have to conform to the story or the part you've given me. Everybody in your awareness who you know is treating you based on your thoughts about yourself and about them. So look at the story you're telling yourself. And Linda, my lovely. Okay, my lovely. Yes. Okay, Linda, it is shifting energies here. Okay, so regarding your SP, okay, coming forward, speaking truths, may not be today, may not be next week, maybe a couple of weeks. Spirit timing is different to our timing. But just know that your person will or is wanting to either cut things out of their life that are not serving them so they can be with you because they are passionate about you. Your heart's desire is shifting things here, okay, because you've suddenly shifted. Keep practicing. This is a life skill. You are always going to be thinking things all day long. We have 60 odd thousand thoughts a day, and it's your dominant thoughts that create. Your dominant thoughts get projected out of you into your reality, and that's what you will experience. So Spirit is saying, carry on putting the work in. It doesn't stop. Even when you get your person, it carries on. You still have to affirm they love me and adore me. Okay? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart. Love is key. Okay? Remember, you've got to have your own self-love, your own self-respect, fill your own cup up. It's nobody else's job. That's why things fall apart, because of codependent behavior. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so making sure that you're coming from love, unconditional love, without demands, without conditions, without expectations. You are loving your person for who they are, not you need to change because you're an ass. Okay, no, that doesn't work. It pushes people away. You accept people for who they are. You've got no one to change but self. What are your thoughts about him? Okay, now you're sort of learning. Spirit is saying your thoughts are shifting the energy here. You're not in repelling mode anymore. You are starting to become the flower that's attracting him to you. So well done. You're going in the right way, but Spirit is saying it doesn't stop. You got to work on self-love still and yourself and keep doing this. This is forever. You are going to be talking in your mind to yourself and other people in your thoughts till the day you die. Okay, as I say in the mentoring, if you've got a brain and you're breathing, you're creating. Now that you are aware that you can consciously create and deliberately create instead of going into default mode and having a load of shit coming in your life, you can now hone in your skills to change things throughout your life to how you want it to be. Okay? Divine Feminine Chronicles. Any general message for you at the moment? Okay, for you, they wanted me to pull one of these cards, which is very unusual in these readings, but hey ho. Right, the Emperor. So if you're interested in a man, then you can have them, the Ten of Cups. Okay, if it is a father figure in a family situation, or a brother or a man in a family situation, happy times ahead for you. So if you are in dispute with a family member, then happier times ahead for you. Okay, I can see that Jaden's question again. I've told you already, Spirit will not answer about soulmates. If your heart desires somebody, then you can have them. It's your choice, not Spirit's choice. They are not going to tell you if you've met the right person or not. People get married and then fucking divorce because they thought they met the right person. So Spirit will not answer that question, my lovely. You will know if you've met the person, okay? Even if it doesn't last, okay? Spirit is not here to say this is a person for life. Wouldn't it be lovely if it was? Then it would save fucking divorces and expense on marriages. Right, okay, so getting back to Divine Feminine Chronicles. There is a man here. Take it as it resonates. It could be a boss. It could be a love interest. It could be a family male member, as we have the family card. Okay, so either happier times ahead regarding this male person. The card that we've got out here is ground yourself. Okay, being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with Divine Source. So grounding yourself, meditating, going for walks in nature, exercising, being balanced, self-concept, self-love here. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Okay, 6 more minutes before I close the paid readings. SS, current feelings of why YK towards you. Right, Jaden, change your story, your question, or I'm going to put you in timeout, my lovely. I've just explained that Spirit will not answer your question, and I've explained why. So change your question, or you will be put into timeout until you do change your question, because Spirit is not going to answer it. SS, and I've explained why they're not going to answer it. So rewind a little bit so that you can hear why Spirit is not going to answer it, my lovely. It is not me, it is Spirit, as I channel Spirit. Right. SS, YK towards you. Okay. SS. YK's feeling towards you. I'm assuming that he's the male. He's male. He wants to reach out to you. Okay, he wants to reveal something to you here about how he feels about you. He sees you as, or she, whoever it is, sees you as the main female. I'm assuming you're female. If you're male, then, and your person's female, then they're working on themselves. Okay, if you're female, then they see you as the person that they want to be with. But they aren't ready to come forward yet. Maybe because they're anxious. How long have you been in no contact? If it's been a couple of weeks, months, they might think you've moved on. Or if you parted on an argument, they might think that you hold bad feeling or whatever, okay? But they do want to reach out, but, he sees you as the person he wants to be with, but he's not ready to come forward just yet. And he has got feelings for you still, okay? So a little bit caught up in his sort of anxieties and a bit withdrawn at the moment still. Okay, 2 minutes until paid readings stop. Right. Delaney, does Mad want to see me in person? Remember, Spirit do not answer yes no questions, so take whatever Spirit gives you. Well, these are all positive cards. So if they're positive, I don't see any obstacles here, Delaney. Okay, so I would say that yes, he does want to see you here. Okay, he's certainly thinking about it here. You know, changes, major changes coming in, feeling like he's hit the jackpot with you, you feeling like you've hit the jackpot, and peace between you, building things on a more solid foundation. So yes, I do feel that he does want to see you. Okay. Now, they're drawing me to the 11. So it could be in November, the 11th month. It may be 11 days, 11 weeks. Okay, something in November. They're drawing me to the 11 then as I was putting that away. They said the number 11. So take it as it resonates. Could be 11 hours, 11 days, 11 weeks, something in November. Okay, but changes are coming in here. And things being nice between you, put it that way. Jaden, my lovely, it's not an inconvenience. It's just that spirit will not answer that. If you desire somebody, it's up to you. They're there for you. If you desire someone or something, it's there for you to have. If you didn't want it, you would not have the desire to have it. Spirit is not going to tell you what's right or wrong. It's not there. They're not here to control your life. You're a spiritual being. All of you are from spirit. You all are your own creators of your reality. It's only your logical ego mind, your doubts, your fears, your insecurities, and your self-talk that talks you out of the things that you want. You're the one sitting yourself on the naughty step, not spirit. Spirit is never going to tell you what you can and can't do. You can do what you like. But like I said, they will not tell you if somebody is your soulmate or not. People get married thinking that somebody is their soulmate. It falls apart. So, how long is a piece of string, they're saying? Right. Divine Cancer, I don't really want to channel spirit tonight, my lovely. Like that, I mean, you know, relatives. So if you just want to know what's next between you and Libra S, that's fine. But I don't want to start channeling relatives at this time. I'm too tired. And I don't really want to get into that. I don't mind with my own spirit guides and Archangel Michael, but not from specific relatives. Not today, anyway. Wendy Ann, energy check for you. Okay, right. We started off good and ended up bad, Wendy. Just like, you know you can have your 10 of Pentacles. Focus on the end as if you already have it, okay? Don't start getting, remember, don't start getting caught up in your emotions. You can have your cup overflowing, but your person cannot make your cup overflow for you, okay? It's not about, you're not changing them, remember, you're changing you. You need to become the change. You need to feel as if you're the person already in that relationship. So don't start getting caught up in your emotions. Make sure that you're working on your self-concept. Okay, we don't want to go back into fears. It's not happening yet. Okay, because if you're saying, is it going to be today? Is it happening yet? I've been good. Where's my reward? You're going back into negative energy. You're pressing the pause button because that's not living in the end. If you were living in the end and being true to living in the end, you wouldn't be sort of wondering where it is or how is it going to happen or when, because you would feel it already has. Okay, so Spirit is just warning, don't go back into negatives. What you want, you can still have, Wendy. Okay, so make sure you don't get caught up in your emotions again. Well done. Okay, Divine Cancer, let's answer yours now. Are you in contact with Libra, Divine? I can't remember. Not in contact, right? Okay, he is going to come back. Okay, you might bump into him when you're out and about, community. Okay, you might be out somewhere and you bump into him. Okay, but this does have the chance of you being back together. And I feel that your dad is drawing me to this man here as if to say, I am overseeing this. He can't do it for you. Okay, but you know, this has a chance of coming back in again. I feel you're going to bump into him somewhere here. Okay, with the community card, you're going to be out somewhere and see him or bump into him or something here. But with the stranger card, hello stranger, been a long time. Okay, this is showing me that he will come back into your life, or this has the possibility of it happening. Okay. Right, Lily, I did see something from you. Will I meet new friends soon? I'm feeling very lonely and craving a true connection with another human being. Okay, Lily. Okay, Lily, Spirit is saying here that yes, you know, you've got to bring love into this connection. You know, your self-concept, feeling confident, having your own cup of love filled up. Nobody else is ever going to fill your cup of love up, because that becomes codependent behavior. People will leave you. Okay, so knowing that you're good enough, knowing that you're beautiful. If you're telling yourself, oh, I never have any friends, I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not good looking enough, then you're not going to have friends. The outside world is a mirror of your inner thoughts. So Spirit is saying there's friendships around you. You can have a loving connection. You can have good relationships with people, but you get caught up in your emotions and what you tell yourself. And Spirit is saying you react too much. You listen to other people. You worry about what people think about you. That's not having your self-concept. So when you meet friends, what story do you tell yourself when you're with friends? When you have had friends before, people think I'm different. People don't respect me or value me. People always leave me. You know, what story, Lily, are you telling yourself? You feel awkward all the time. So there are lots of videos, my lovely, on YouTube about, look for ones that say self-concept affirmations and self-love meditations. Okay, learning and changing yourself takes 21 days. It takes 21 days to form a new habit. And Spirit is saying you need to get out of the habit of telling yourself you feel awkward, you're not confident, perhaps you're not liked. Okay, other people always click together and they always leave me out. So Spirit is saying change yourself and you will see the changes outside of you. Remember, social anxiety is just a label that you're giving yourself. Your thoughts, your mind is like the most powerful computer on this planet. Your thoughts are creating what happens outside of you. Your thoughts are like a projector that gets beamed out and creates what you experience. So if you keep telling yourself, I've got social anxiety, I've worked with lots of people who have been depressed, anxious, PTSD. When they change their thoughts and get rid of the label they've put on themselves, their lives change. And that's what Spirit is telling you here. There's no one to change but self. So self-concept meditations, self-concept affirmations, self-love affirmations, okay, and self-concept and self-love, whether it's affirmations or meditations, go and look them up. 21 days, listen to it solidly for 21 days. Okay, and you will see that you will start to feel different internally, and then you will start to become the magnet to attract people to you. If you do not have the foundations in place, things will fall apart. Okay? Everything is a label. If you have labels that work against you, you will keep that in place where you focus on. So if you're focusing on, I've got social anxiety because somebody's told you you've got that because they had to give it a label, okay, you will keep that in place. Your thoughts will always come back to, I can't have friendships because I've got social anxiety. Okay, when you drop the label and start working on your confidence, you will see things change. You don't, stay on medication if you're on medication, but you will automatically change from within and see the changes outside of you. Guaranteed. If you keep looking at, well, I've got social anxiety, you're keeping that in place and you're always going to have it. You're only keeping yourself in your own mental prison. Spirit is telling you here. You can overcome this, but it's up to you. It's like giving up anything. If you wanted to give up smoking, if you wanted to give up drinking, you've got to be willing to make the change. Sometimes people who give up drinking is because they've lost everything, or gambling or whatever, smoking, a health issue. Everything starts and ends with you. That's what Spirit's advice is for you. Nikki, Davidas feelings about you. Yes, Addison and Tanya, sorry. Right, Nikki, this is yours. Okay. Spirit is saying here that he is worrying about something. He's concerned about something. Worrying, concerned. Okay. Spirit is trying to give him the strength and courage and confidence to deal with whatever is concerning him here. Spirit is giving you a yes. So if you're thinking, does he love me? Are we going to be together? Then yes, Spirit is telling you here. Whatever you're thinking that needs a yes answer, take it. Okay. Whether it's, does he hate me? Yes. Okay. Take it as it resonates. There's something that they're giving you a yes for, but at the moment he is worried and concerned about something or a situation or something here, and Spirit is trying to give him the strength and courage. Okay, we are in no contact situation. Okay, so Spirit is saying, in that case, I would interpret that as, yes, he will contact you, but at the moment, he's concerned about something. Okay, so the High Priestess, what does the Sagittarius currently think about you? Don't know if you can hear the rain on camera here. We've got another spammer in the chat, needs to be eliminated. There's always one fucker that joins in and is a twat in there. It might be just the got rid of your fucking ass. Fucking idiots. Right. You know what? Idiots like that is because they're fucking got no self-respect for themselves or anybody else, or they're insecure little pricks. And come and spam on my channel, you fuckwit. Right. Where was I? High Priestess, sorry. Yeah, well, it just shows as an insecure little twat. Won't get one over on me because I've got the blocking power, idiot. Right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius to High Priestess. And also, being racist, that means you are a, what's the word? What's the word? Not sheltered, but like just a fucking arse, basically. Just an arse. Yes, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Energy check, Sagittarius too. Sagittarius, he's gone now, he's gone now, gone now. We're all safe from the idiots. Right, Sagittarius to High Priestess. High Priestess. We've got child card and marriage here. So whether you have a child together or whether he wants children with you and commitment with you, it may be that he's already got children and he's already married. Take it as it resonates here. But he is sort of stuck between two places here. Maybe that you're the indecisive one. It may be that he is the one being indecisive. Okay, so take it as it resonates, because there's that indecision here. Where should I be? Okay, you've put yes, but I don't know whether you're saying about the thing or not. We have a little girl, but currently divorcing. Okay, so that's why that's come out then. So caught here, stuck. It's up to you. If I was mentoring you, I'd say change what you're thinking. If you keep focusing on he wants a divorce, then you're going to get that divorce. No, he loves me. We're a happy family together. Seeing yourself as that family unit, you will turn this around. I do it all the time with my clients. Okay, anyone that's going through a divorce where they're like, I don't want to get a divorce, don't want to get a divorce, unless you want a divorce, that's entirely up to you. But Spirit is saying you can turn this around. I don't feel he wants the divorce, but he can only act what you are giving him. He's conforming. Everybody conforms to the part you give them in your reality. So what led up to this? What thoughts were you having? When I did check in with married women, okay, and why things fell apart, because it's mainly women that I get coming to me about their husband wanting to divorce them. It's because they started telling themselves, what if they go off with somebody else? What if they're cheating on me? So their person does. What if they don't love me? So their person doesn't love them. Okay, all comes from you. I don't feel he necessarily wants a divorce, but the part you've given him is, that's how he's going along. He's acting the part you've given him in your reality. So if you don't want a divorce, change it. See yourself as, you don't need to figure out the how and the when. You don't need to open your mouth. Just in your thoughts, start feeling as if you're married. Okay? I tried, but he just shuts me out. No, because your energy is repelling energy. Go to my other channel. Okay, in the description box, you'll find a link to my other channel. Go and check it out. It's all my mentoring advice in the videos there. It starts and ends with you. You can push and blow up his phone and say, please don't divorce. I know you don't want to. You'll get nowhere. You've got to change from within. And then you'll see the changes outside of you. You don't need to open your mouth. You don't need to blow up his phone. You don't need to say anything. When you become the change, you will draw him back to you. At the moment, you're in repelling mode. He doesn't want a divorce, but he's stuck because you're stuck in the story you're telling yourself. So, I am going to do Venita. They're drawing me to, what is S feeling about you? Right, Mary, I've got the gist of yours, so you don't need to post your question again. I will do you next. Tara, Tanya and Addison, I haven't forgotten about you, my lovelies. I'll do you at the end. Sorry, Venita. Who was I just talking to? High Priestess. One of the success stories was a woman whose husband was pulling away from her. I think it was quite an early success story, so 3, 4, 5 or 6 or something like that. Go and check that success story out as well, because she was quite she gave loads of affirmations that she used in that video to change her mindset to get him back. But the other videos on the other channel will help you as well. Right, sorry, Venita. Right, S. Okay, Vanita, I'm not sure if you're in contact or not here. So if you're in contact, then I've got the arguments. Are you arguing? Are you in conflict with each other? If you're in no contact, then are you going over old arguments? Not in contact. Okay. Then is he with somebody else? Because he could be arguing with the person that he's with. And Spirit is just letting you know that where he is not as happy as you think. Okay. There's lots of arguments there. It may be that you're just holding on to arguments in your head. You're arguing with him in your head. You think about him and you argue in your head. Yeah, that's why this is coming out. Then you're you're afraid of a third party. So you've got to stop writing that story. If you keep thinking about a third party, you will manifest a third party. Your thoughts create. And I see it time and time and time again in my mentoring. So it's showing that you've got insecurities within yourself that you need to deal with. Because even if he is with you, you're going to get your jealous head on every time he talks to somebody, or if he's texting or whatever. Okay, that's not being in your power and your self-concept. That's not putting down foundations. Because if you're not the solid foundation, anything will fall apart. So working on yourself. Okay. It's not coming out. Look, my lovely, just because the cards haven't said he's not thinking about you, if you are thinking about somebody, they are thinking about you. Just like when you think about a friend or a family member and they ring you and you're like, bloody hell, just thinking about you. Or you ring them and they're like, bloody hell, just thinking about you. Your thoughts are energy. Your energy is always attached to people unless you withdraw that energy and you're not interested in that person. You don't think about them. Okay, so just because it hasn't come out, what it's telling you is warning you that either if he is with somebody else, he's not happy with that person. But I feel it is more that you're arguing with him in your head and you're like, every time you think about him, you better not be going off with anybody else. What if you're with somebody else? Oh my God, you know, is he not going to come back? You are creating a situation here. And Spirit is saying, like this sage, you have to be wiser. Come to the end of the chapter of that disaster and horror movie you are writing for yourself, and write yourself the beautiful love story that you do want to be seeing in this connection. All the videos are on my other channel in the description box below, and I have the Get Them Back playlist on this channel. Right, Mary. Right, okay, Mary, let me explain about something with manifesting. When you're manifesting him, okay, what happens is that they don't hear everything you're saying, okay? They are just, okay, so what happens? You're in no contact with somebody, right? And you start shifting your energy to, instead of, I'm not with them, they don't want to be with me, they're going to go off with somebody else, they've told me to drop off the face of the earth, you're focusing on the old story. Okay, when you shift and you're focusing on the new story, we're in a loving relationship, I feel so loved, I feel so happy in this relationship, as if you're already in that relationship. What happens on your person's end is that they can't stop thinking about you. I wonder why I keep thinking about Mary. Why does Mary keep coming into my mind? Oh, there's somebody who looks like Mary. Just like you're seeing synchronicities, they start to see synchronicities. And then the urge gets so strong that they start to, oh, yeah, I did do the right person. Oh, fuck my life. Yeah, I did that right. Right, okay. Probably the same twat come back. with a different account thinking that they're fucking clever. Right, okay. So your person starts thinking about you. Okay, that's what happens. Then it becomes so much that you become the magnet that you attract them back to you, and that's when they come back. So it's not about what are they thinking at this current time. All they're thinking is, I wonder what Mary's doing, because you're calling him back. So let's see what the current energy is in this. Yeah, it's working. The Magician, you're manifesting him back. Okay, however, just doing affirmations to get somebody back without doing the foundation work, it will fall apart again. Okay, a lot of my clients get the affirmations I give them, they skip the self-concept. Who gives a fuck about working on myself? I just want my person back. My person loves me. They adore me. They get the person back and then it falls apart again because they didn't work on their foundations. You've got to change. You've got to become the change. Okay, so that's what they're telling you here. Yes, so be careful. If you're just doing the manifesting to get him back, without working on yourself, your house will fall apart. The foundations weren't solid enough, so if he comes back, you'll go back into your old doubts, your fears, your insecurities. Okay, so Spirit is saying, yes, the manifesting is working, but whether he stays when he comes back is up to you, whether you've changed. It's not about changing them. Okay, so it is working. And well done, my lovely. Good. Don't get caught up in the time as well. It can take however long it takes. Okay, it's not because it's harder. It's just that when we focus on it more and more, when you're spending 80% of the day focusing on them, you're keeping them away. You've got to focus 80% on you. So bear that in mind as well. That's another thing that a lot of my clients fall down on. Oh, that one's gone too far. I can't get it. Yeah, he is thinking about you. There you go. He's hearing, he knows, okay, he's thinking about you. It's working. You know, a lot of my clients, it's all about feeling that you are the person you would be if you were in that relationship. So feeling that you are his girlfriend or his wife or whatever you want to be. Okay, so when you shift to that state of feeling, which I talk about on my channel, my other channel, okay, that means that you will get that. It's already created. You and him are already together. It's already perfectly formed. But you're not seeing it yet. So a lot of my clients say, well, I've been living in the end as if, you know, we're together, but am I doing something wrong? It's not working. Where is it? That is not living in the end. That is still putting time and urgency on it. Okay, so make sure you don't fall into that trap. And I think I addressed that in my no quibbles video that I did. It is in the Get Them Back playlist on this channel, but it is on my other channel as the latest video that I did. something turned over there. Yeah, hello stranger. He will be back. Don't get caught up in the how and the when, because that will press the pause button on you getting him back. Okay, so it is working. Your manifesting is working. He is really thinking about you. He will be back. Don't get caught up in when and how. It's not your job. Your job is to place the order. The universe will bring it to you, but you need to be, in the meantime, 80% of the day focusing on your self-concept. And then every time you think about him, yeah, he's my boyfriend. Imagine a friend, like I say, asking you, Mary, how are you and F these days? Oh my God, loving. So, we're the perfect couple. We're such a perfect match. He tells me every day how much he loves me and adores me, cherishes me. We are so happy together. We are a perfect, loving couple. We've got a perfect, happy, harmonious, healthy relationship. That's how you've got to be thinking. Not, he loves me, when's he coming, I need him back now, I need him. That's the wrong energy. But you are in the right direction. Okay, you are bringing this in. Right, okay. ZK General for you. What do you need to hear? Right, I know a lot of you have just joined in. For those of you that have just joined in, I won't have time to answer your questions because after this reading, I'm going to do Addison and I'm going to do Tanya. So I will be on tomorrow evening. You can catch me then. I do an Instagram live first and then I will be on at 8 o'clock UK time. Around that time, between 8 and half 8. Right, so forgotten who I was doing. ZK. Okay, hiding away from something, ZK. Okay, hiding away here. Getting caught up in your emotions. Are you fed up? Are you bored? Do you feel that everybody's in your face? Do you feel put upon? Okay, you seem to be sort of withdrawing a bit here, hiding away behind this tree. So Spirit is saying, is it because of, well, we've got two men here. This card is usually somebody who wants to speak their truths to you, as somebody said something to you, very frustrated and burdened. Okay. It may be that this is the same person. Okay, so you're thinking they're just being stubborn and defiant, but they do want to, they are being fair here. It could be that you're feeling frustrated because somebody's not speaking their truths to you. Somebody's not opening up to you, but they will. Okay, so it could be the same person. You're just seeing them as being stubborn, arms folded, being defiant. It may be that they're two people. You know who they are, Spirit is saying. So a little bit like you're wanting to hide at the moment here. But there's a little owl in the tree that Spirit is drawing me to, and they're saying, look, you know, you're wiser than that. Stop hiding away. It's your movie. Okay, it's your movie. Your thoughts are creating what happens in your life. No, I don't go by the signs. Okay, I don't read tarot like other people do. Oh, that's a sword card. That's an air sign. That's an earth sign. No. Okay, this for me is showing me that somebody is wanting to either speak their truths to you, opening up to you, or are cutting things out of their life to be with you, or, you know, sort things out here. This one, he's sat with his arms crossed. But that could be the same person that you're seeing as being stubborn or on the defensive or not giving you what you want. But Spirit's saying, well, they do, but that's just your thoughts. Okay? So it could be a father, it could be brothers. You know, take it as it resonates here. But Spirit's saying, look, stop hiding away. Your thoughts create, your emotions create. So what do you want? What I do, knowing now that I'm a conscious creator, okay, I go to the end. I want this situation to be happy and peaceful. And I feel as if a friend. I'm more a hearing person. So I used to be very visual. I could visualize a scene that implied that I was happy and everything was harmonious. But now it's easier for me to imagine a friend saying, so ZK, how are things with you and your family now? Whatever the situation is. Oh, everything's fine. We all get on really well. Everything's happy and harmonious. That implies that it's already done. Let the universe then do its job to bring you that. But get into the feeling of you being happy. If you can't do that and then go around the rest of the day feeling like shit and arguing with people in your head and in the 3D. Your feeling state has to match the outcome that you want. Then it will come to you quicker. Right. Okay. Tanya, you're next. Okay. Here, Spirit is saying to you, Tanya, you are reacting to the 3D again. Okay, stop reacting to the 3D. When you react to the 3D, you just create the same loop. You're playing the same playlist. Spirit is saying, no, you know, if you keep reacting to the 3D, they're giving you a storm warning. This cyclone, this twister, you're just going round and round and round in fucking circles here. Okay? Stop it. Think positively about what you do want. The star card, positivity, thinking about the future that you do want as if you have it now. Keep practicing. You're not putting in enough practice, so you keep going back into your old thought patterns because you're not consistent enough, is what Spirit is telling you. You're not seeing the consistency you want because you're still letting your reacting to the 3D, going back into your old thought processes because you're not on your mental diet enough. Right, Addison. Go kick your ass as well. Right. Okay. Okay, Addison, for you. Right. Still noticing time. Are we there yet? Bored now. Cobwebs on the books. Keeping the old story in place. So again, for you, watch your thoughts. You're the Queen of Swords. Cut out those thoughts that are not serving you. Okay? There is the news coming that you want, or there's going to be news coming to you. Spirit is saying, you know, either somebody, you know, your SP showing their appreciation to you. It could be somebody at work showing their appreciation to you, but appreciating yourself as well. Your self-concept is vital. You're still, you know, you're near the end of your journey. You're still on your journey, but we're getting some clarification here coming up to the signposts. There's a way ahead. Okay, the way ahead is being signposted. So the answers you want are coming, but in the meantime, stop sitting there going, well, where is it? That's not living in the end. So Spirit is telling you, live in the end. Stop doubting, stop fearing. You're the one creating your reality, not your SP. So strict mental diet and living in the end. No quibbles equals it's guaranteed. Quibbles. No quibbles. He is yours. It's not anybody else's. So what quibbles do you still have, my lovely? Get rid of those quibbles. You're near the end of this. Okay, you're near the end of this, but you need to stay more focused. Right then, my lovelies. Some of you, I will catch up with you in Instagram tomorrow. And thank you, Addison. Thank you, Tanya. I don't think Wendy popped in tonight. I didn't see Wendy. But thank you. Thank you all. If I didn't answer your question, I'm really, really sorry. It is getting late here now in the UK, but I will be back on tomorrow evening. So hopefully I will be able to answer your questions tomorrow. Maybe no Instagram tomorrow or ever again. Oh dear. Is it? Hey ho. If not on Instagram tomorrow, but I'll be on YouTube. Okay. Why is Instagram down then? Actually, I could just search on the internet actually. I'll look it up on the internet. I'll catch up with the goss on there. Right then, my lovelies. Thank you all. Catch up with you all. You said lost in network today. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Isn't that part of Facebook as well, though? So is Facebook down? Is Instagram part of Facebook? Okay, I'll go and read all about it. Yes, owned by same guy. Yeah, okay. All right then, whatever. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.